feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
Okay. Chat, I'm gonna need some more topics, man. Okay, I'll hit this real quick. So, Boosie's asking for Donald Trump pardon. And I don't know if you guys have seen Boosie's tweets, but people did call him out to say, yo, why the fuck are you asking Trump for a pardon? We don't fuck with Trump. So he first tweeted out, he said, Trump, check out my case, which, by the way, you guys should know. A president could pardon federal charges, not state charges. Now, do they have influence on the state and municipal county level? Of course they do. But where they have direct powers on the federal level. Now, Boosie does have a federal charge that was derived from San Diego that essentially was dropped at first, or like, quote, quote, he beat it, but then they subsequently refiled or grand juried it. Now he got more charges, or the same charge again, which still doesn't violate the, what do you call it again? Double jeopardy, because he was never actually tried the first time he got thrown out. Anyway, Boosie said, Trump, check my case out. My case was dismissed, but Biden's DOJ recharged me with the same gun charge. Biden pardoned his son of what? I was told I'm the only person in the country facing the charge. Now, President Trump, I was already given a 10-year sentence in state, and in 2009 for third offense marijuana. I was never even offered rehab, straight to prison. And Trump, I'm Boosie. I'm a rapper, filmmaker from Baton Rouge. I was targeted. My mouth and things I stand on get me in a lot of shit, but I'm real. My lawyer is Megan Blanco. She could explain the case. She knew the charges and against you were bad. She even spoke about it on the radio. So I guess his lawyer spoke up for Trump when he was charged. Then people start getting at him. He says, damn, I ain't know so many people so many people don't want me to be pardoned. Social media world would rather see you fall than be great. I'm not just with me. And not just with me, with any famous person, you better know that as soon as you get into some shit, they go kick you way harder when you down than lift you up when you was up. We got to stay out of trouble. People want you in prison, away from your kids. It's funny to them because they have never been there, okay? He sent out another tweet where he says, and one more thing, y'all saying I shouldn't ask for a pardon. Shut the fuck up. I'm going to keep asking. This is my life. I asked Biden for one months ago, and I'm asking Trump for one now. Where I'm from, closed mouth don't get fed. My case was already dismissed. I deserve a pardon. I agree with Boosie. I agree with Boosie wholeheartedly. Now, I'll give Boosie a hint on how to deal with this. Boosie, the way how these situations manifest and how they work is that it's a process to get a pardon. Like, you usually tap in with your lawyer, who's going to tap in with certain entities, and that's how we get processed. When I found out the process of how Kodak Black and even Lil Wayne got pardoned, it's not just because they're good rappers and they tweeted once in a while. People really made a pitch on their behalf for months. They did a lot of things. They donated money. It's a real song and dance to really get a pardon, okay? And this is only going off my observation from seeing how some of these things was worked to get the pardons that we know of. So again, Boosie, if you're really serious about this pardon, you should probably start tapping into some of the lawyers. I could tell you some of the lawyers. Now, I'm not going to be on here telling, I think you guys know the lawyers at this point. The lawyers these lawyers are cool with Trump, right? They also know how to package what you got going on to make it a sympathetic plea for a pardon or clemency. So, again, I think Boosie should, acknowledge that and do what is necessary if he really wants a pardon, because I think his case is actually a pardonable case. However, here's the thing. He's not incarcerated, right? So there's no urgency currently to get him out of jail as opposed to the people who Trump pardoned before. However, if maybe his case extends beyond the 4 years, he should be setting up a entire pitch for Trump that even if it's at the end of his sentence or end of his presidency, he could then pardon. He could then pardon Boosie, and Boosie could go on with his life. So I think it's one of those, right? Somebody said, "Nah, he's tap dancing." Nah, bro. Like, yo, do y'all think that Kodak Black was tap dancing after he got pardoned? No. Like, bro, like, let people try to appeal in whatever way they can to the highest office in the land. These guys are trying to get pardons. They don't want to run around as convicted felons and get locked up all the time. Like, these people, especially Boosie. Boosie's been through hell and back, right? Like, I don't think he's showing up here trying to tell us who to vote for. So let that man live, if you ask me. Okay? If you ask me. All right, let me see what's going on over here.